How we doing, guys? Here at the 11th week of the term. This week we are moving on to a new mode of discourse that is definition. A pretty important one because I don't know if you're like me, but it seems that today we have a hard time defining things. Things that we thought we knew, apparently we don't, or there are no fixed definitions, or we could just make things up as we go along. So defining something is giving it an essential quality that we all agree to, and therefore we can make sense out of reality. Now, if we change definitions in some sort of capricious or arbitrary way, well, then we are sort of pulling the rug out from underneath ourselves. So this is important business here, this whole defining aspect. For this week, we have two things to do. One is an SEC assignment. It is exercises 13 and 14 in SEC chapter 3.5. 3.5 is definition. Those two exercises are pretty self-explanatory, asking you to define various examples that they give you there. And then there's a reader piece in the 1101 reader. It's called "A Zombie is a Slave Forever." The article is by Amy Wilentz. That is Wilentz. The discussion form will be due Friday. Okay, remember, discussions are due Friday. And then the book assignments are due that Sunday. Okay, so two assignments this week. Otherwise, you have submitted your augmented, and to augment means to add to or to increase. So you have added a page to your narrative essay while also making any necessary changes based on your first go at the narrative essay. Remember, I grade your new version, okay, and then I average it with the old version. And then that average replaces the original grade in the grade book. Okay, so it's second half, as we said, is an opportunity to revise, edit, and proofread your first slate of essays. We move on to the other modes of discourse, but we're not writing papers for them. We're concentrating on editing, revising, proofreading, all that stuff. Otherwise, some of us who haven't been active in the course or for whatever reason have kind of checked out, that is the bed you've made. I'm sorry about that. I realize the irony of me saying this into a camera. These people are probably not viewing this announcement, but in any case, I want to do my due diligence here. The last day to withdraw, if you feel like the semester has gotten the better of you, is the 25th, March 25th. That's the last day to withdraw and receive a grade of W, okay? So if that is you, take it on the chin and live to fight another day. Everybody else who's been keeping up and doing what they're supposed to be doing, bravo, brava. Okay, just a few more weeks left. If you are having trouble accessing the reader selection, which is the "A Zombie is a Slave Forever," okay, and that's a pretty neat article where the author kind of goes into the history of zombies, the root of the word, the root of the concept from Haiti. I believe that is a New York Times piece. Sometimes trying to access through the reader, the New York Times, it'll say, hey, you can't access it, you need a subscription. If that happens, let me know, and I will send out a printout copy, a PDF copy, okay, if you're having issues accessing that. Try to let me know earlier in the week, and I'll blast that out to you via email, okay? All right, short, sweet video, just touching base back with you folks. Make sure you're keeping on track. Week to week, you know the drill by now. You get an announcement, you get a video every other week with that announcement. Tells you what to do, just follow the instructions. Reach out to me. I can't go back and reopen things, okay, unless you have some, pretty serious extenuating circumstance. I have some people saying, hey, can I do that thing that I didn't do 3 weeks ago? It never fails. This always happens. No. Unless you just provide me with an excuse, okay? And I'll consider it, all right? Especially if it's something, really dire or drastic. it's best practice to try to let me know these things during the week of, rather than going back and reopening the course, because it just gets really confusing with different due dates and creates chaos. So if we're all staying on track week by week, doing what we're supposed to be doing, the dust settles just fine, and there's no harm, no foul. Okay, gonna keep it sweet right there at just about 5.5 minutes. Peace. Talk to you again in a couple weeks, and let's work on finishing strong here, guys. All right, bye.